All right, it's well into June now, so it's time for the June update. I thought I'd just, walk the toy room tonight. I do have a few updates, but I'll get to those as I kind of, wander around the basement here because I don't really show off like the whole collection too often. But obviously, this is my G.I. Joe classified. There's a few videos online. Well, there's a recent one from last month or so. Check that out. And then, if you go over here, this is my slim, tiny Gundam collection. That's kind of what I keep there. And then I've got my Voltron stuff over here. What else I got? I got the Optimus Prime collection up here. So that's pretty cool. All one character, obviously. But yeah, probably my favorite character in like all of cartoondom, I guess. Or, like all the media and stuff like that. Yeah, that would like G.I. Joe or any line. Yeah, I would say obviously Optimus Prime is my number one. And then I dusted these guys off. They were kind of on a shelf, but I was pretty stoked that McFarlane was going to come out with a Mortal Kombat Classic series. So I'll fold those into this, and then, I just got a bunch of random stuff. This is kind of like my desk where I do my live streams every Friday and all my video creations. And then, I had to pick up these Link and Zelda figures. I picked those last time I was down to see Zilla. So a couple months ago, picked those up. This is just my Marvel shelf, and I got these statues, the Beast, Wolverine, and Hulk. Got those from Wolfman, so yeah, got those in a trade. And then, as far as like updates go, I'm moving my turtle collection. It was all the way down here, so I'm going to move them all up here. Still working on building that Justice League. I just got this vintage Aquaman. So I'm just, I don't know. I was mainly like Batman. Like got my whole row of Batman, the Bat family up here. I need a couple more. I'm missing a couple, but then Azrael in both forms. Was a big fan of that Batman Beyond series. That was pretty cool. But as far as 3D printing goes, I'm not really doing a whole lot. It's kind of that time where getting into doing, I got to do some maintenance on these, like busted a belt on this one, so I'm waiting for a belt to come in so I can finish off Lockdown and a couple other people's creations there. I just got to change the tips and stuff on these. It's that time, but I've got a heck of a mess of prints back here. Printed off another A-Wing, so I'll get that painted up. I'll show you the other one after. Had to unpack Redeemer stuff, so I'm going to repack it and put a couple extra things in it. And then, I'm not really working on a whole lot. I did that big ship and stuff, but that was about it. Then, obviously, my NECA Alien Predator. I got some McFarlane Aliens last time I was at there and back again in Flint, Michigan. So I picked up a few aliens there. I traded in a bunch of Mochi stuff. That guy had a mishap. But over here in the main world, so I'm just working at still putting some more lights and stuff into here. And here's a A-Wing that I printed. Showed it off on Whip Wednesday a couple weeks ago. Haven't weathered it up. I just stuck it in here. So I'm going to have a whole row of A-Wings here. And then I've got my A-Wing pilots. I've got a few more I can put in there. Hanger's coming along very nicely. But I got, where is it? There we go. I picked up a second X-Wing, like the big boys, the legacy ones. So I picked up a second one of those, reorganizing the hangar. But the big thing I've been working on now is getting this Marvel Legends set up. But it's tough, man. I got freaking like so many. It's hard to like match them up, and like now it's starting to look kind of cluttered. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe make something hang from the ceiling. Who knows? But I could kind of go down there a little bit. I still have to set up the sewer scene. The video for this whole collection is actually coming up really soon. So there's a few things in here. Like I did relit this, so I'm loving the Iron Armory. It's got lots of nice lights and stuff. And then this thing. I got the body for $5 somewhere because I had no head. But that's the original Toy Biz head that I dremeled out and stuck on there. It looks actually pretty good. I color matched the paint best I could, but turned out really good actually. So I am excited about that. And then, yeah, of course, Joe Fest is coming up soon. So I got a couple of things I'm bringing down for people. I'm going to bring a few 3D printed Greeblies and boxes and stuff like that. Got old Stan Lee's bar here. So finally got the arcade machine in the corner. Just knocked over Mystique on top of the car, but whatever. I will finish setting this up. But I got to get maybe some more light over here. It's pretty dark. That's probably like one of my favorite scenes. I've got the guys robbing this. He's like the curator of the Kingpin's Egyptian Treasure Museum or vault. So they're robbing him. The Chameleon's pulling a fast one on Kingpin. And then mostly, yeah, actually, Hawkeye fell down too. I had him in an awesome pose standing on the railing. We'll have to work on that. And then I think my favorite Marvel Legends of pose are like the Spider-Man ones. I got Spider-Man doing this like crazy, kicking him in there and webbing up Scorpion. And then I got Ben Reilly here dealing with a couple. Oh, the symbiotes are so much Spider-Man. But yeah, I think they're probably, especially Spider-Man and Miles. Got a Miles back here roping up the old Sandman. But yeah, they're probably the most fun to pose. And I like doing, I'm going to take Luke Cage out of here and just make it the New Warriors, but like setting up big scenes where you got multiple characters fighting like a big dude. So something else that happened this week is I got from Sci-Fi a Diorama guy. He sent me one of his Advantage kits here, which is really awesome. I'm going to do a full-on review, so I won't talk too much, but the packaging is fantastic. I haven't opened it yet. It gives you that like old school Star Wars package vibe, but it still has like an original concept to it. But yeah, no, it's really cool. And yeah, all sorts of awesome setups and pictures. And then you got the back and it kind of shows you what they are. I might actually use that for Ninja Turtles. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. And then, yeah, and the other thing, I'm just kind of getting some stuff together. Got a gunship there I'm taking apart, so it's easier to get over the border. But, yeah, I actually haven't had any, like, you hear, I don't know, especially up here, like, people having, like, hard times at the border. But I haven't, man. All the Americans have been great to me, so. And I love my American friends, so I'm going to go down and see them, too. Back to the old Star Wars. So obviously I've got my gigantic ship where it needs to be. Just working on some other stuff here, some signage, some more lights. Like it's, oh my God. Just to give you a kind of a perspective. So like, I don't know, this basement isn't small. I bet you it's like, God, I bet you it's like 20 or maybe 30 feet. No, more than that. It's long. Anyways, it's a big basement. I've never measured it. So, yeah, but to kind of give you a perspective, so yeah, I come down, so that's the entryway from upstairs, and there's all sorts of crap out there, too. So I got my Transformers posters and a bunch of stuff coming into the walkway, like you walk here, and then you got, like, all these, like, Marvel stuff. I got pictures, like, right up the wall. So yeah, this is kind of how well, not kind of, it is how I get into my toy room. There's no secret hatch or anything. But it is getting thick down here. Like, it's like, I don't have a lot of walking space. Like, it's probably a couple feet between here. So, I don't know. I've got to figure some stuff out. I've been, yeah, downsizing the Transformers collection. I haven't done anything with it in, like, ages. So I don't know. I'm thinking downsize that. I already got rid of a few like random like characters I couldn't even remember their names. So I am downsizing that, and yeah, maybe move on to world building in the back there by the 3D printers where the Transformers are right now. But got my mat. I've got plans for this too. I want to take all these Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and Motu and like stuff like that, and make one like really awesome, cool fantasy kind of diorama or world. But I already did that. Like, that used to be my Motu world, and I turned it into a Jedi temple. Still can't believe I printed this monster. The Ebon Hawk. Probably my favorite ship of all time. But yeah, I think this week, I know I got some stuff to do before Joe Fest. I know it's 2 weeks away, but I'm getting pretty excited now. But mostly getting this set up, getting a video done. That's probably my biggest priority right now before Joe Fest. There's a few things I want to print for people before I go to Joe Fest. And yeah, but I'm actually really stoked, man. We're heading down. It's going to be a long drive, but it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. But yeah, I'm hoping to find some custom fodder because I want to make my own. Like I used to like draw comics and stuff like that. So I want to kind of take those characters that I made when I was younger and do custom Marvel Legend version. And yeah, maybe just kind of fill out the ranks too, because I heard we're finally getting a cardiac, so that's like a big rumor. But like, there's a like, dude, I would love like a, I don't know, like a Albert and LCD Marvel Legends set. Been waiting for that one forever, but we'll see, And then proper like Deathbird would be good. And I wish they'd make like, oh dude, these Hydra soldiers. So these two in the front here, two. That's the old like OG Toy Biz one there, but they got so expensive, those stupid Hydra troopers. So with Zilla's help, I got a whole bunch of the red skulls, and I'm just kind of turning them into a more modern looking Hydra trooper, I guess. I don't know. Those things are like, that's ridiculous, man. They should just make a nice, cheap, like, army builder kit. Like, I know they did, but even them in the secondary market now are ridiculous. Should always have Hydra troopers available. But I'm an army builder. I guess I'm a little biased in that situation. Yeah, and then I got my custom Sentinels here with the Zerg body from Lightyear. And then I 3D printed these Sentinel heads. I think I gave one to Zilla too, but that'll be, yeah, this week's work is getting the Marvel Legends. I have no idea where to even put the Thunderbolts or the Squadron Supreme that I just kind of put together. So, yeah, it's getting tight. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe, I don't know. There is, like, part of me that would love to, like, kind of, like, tear this all down and, like, redo it into more, like, compact, like, sort of shelves on the wall. And, like, kind of, like, I don't know, I guess plan it out a little more. Whereas this, I just kind of, over the years, have added on to it. And it's just kind of like, now I have to stop. This is like the cutoff. No more. Unless I want bridges. I guess I could walk under bridges and stuff like that too. But, and then, yeah, the other thing I'm working on is a monorail for the station. So it's going to kind of go across like the main city part here. And I'm not going to make it. It's not going to run and stuff like that. I thought about that, but no, there's not a chance. So, but yeah, here I've got down there. So this is one of the cars, and that door slides open. So I'm going to put like a front on one of them. So I got two of these. I got the tracks. There's the interior. I got to fix it up a bit. Still got supports. And then I got to put in the handrails. So yeah, that was a really cool project. Well, it is a really cool project because it's not done yet. And then I might bring some of this stuff down to Zillow when I go see him. So when we take off for Augusta, get there, and then we are coming back. We're going to come back up through Michigan, stop in Saginaw, and that area where Zilla and Tone are. Go out for dinner with them. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be like a Tuesday night, so they're working and everything. So yeah, you know how it goes. But yeah, that's just kind of a quick update of what I'm working on right now, which is more of kind of a tour of the toy room it turned into. But whatever. I don't get to tour it very much, or I don't do very many tours. So yeah, it is what it is. And then, this Friday you can check out World Makers Consortium. We've rescheduled last week's show, so you can definitely check that. We got Blasting Bucketheads on there. And, dude, his work is friggin' amazing. You should see his Mandalorians. They're nuts. And then we've got Wednesday night. It's Whip Wednesday over on Pirates of the Galaxy. I will be there as well, doing my thing. And, that's about it. I might be on Toy Mercs this week. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I want to catch up, like not just like world building wise, but like life wise before I take off for like a week and a half. So I think we're going to come back midweek that week, but you never know. It depends, but yeah, definitely totally stoked for Joe Fest. One of the best parts is going to be actually like meeting like Bjorn and Brian, Better Ray Bob. Like who else is going to be there? Dom. I get to finally meet Dom, so that'll be really cool. And yeah, just really stoked for Joe Fest, ready to go. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up. So take it easy, build on, and peace out.